Hey there, folks. I'm 80 years young and loving every minute of it. You know what? I'm single, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Stick around, and I'll let you in on why more and more of us older gents are embracing the bachelor life. Trust me, it's not what you think. Before we dive in, if you find value in these videos, please subscribe and click the bell to stay updated. Let's begin. 1. Financial freedom and security. Let's talk money, folks. It's a big deal, especially as we get older. Being single in your golden years can be a real game changer for your wallet. First off, you're the boss of your own finances. Every penny you've earned, it's yours to manage as you see fit. No need to consult anyone about big purchases or investments. Want to buy that classic car you've been eyeing for years? Go for it. Thinking about investing in a risky but potentially lucrative stock? It's your call, buddy. I remember when I turned 65, I decided to treat myself to a shiny new motorcycle. My married friends thought I was having a midlife crisis. A bit late for that, right? But you know what? Cruising down the Pacific Coast Highway with the wind in what's left of my hair was one of the best experiences of my life. No arguments about wasting money or being too old, just pure freedom. Now, it's not just about spending, it's about saving too. When you're single, you can really focus on building your nest egg. No need to compromise on financial goals or worry about supporting a partner's shopping habit. And let's not forget about the elephant in the room: divorce. It's no secret that divorce can be a financial nightmare, especially later in life. By choosing to stay single, you're essentially eliminating that risk. Your retirement savings, your house, your assets, they're all protected. Plus, there's the matter of healthcare costs. In America, these can be astronomical, especially as we age. When you're single, you're only responsible for your own health expenses. You don't have to worry about the potential financial burden of a partner's health issues. Tax benefits are another consideration. While married couples do get some tax breaks, single filers have their own advantages. You might find yourself in a lower tax bracket, and you have more flexibility in terms of deductions and credits. Lastly, estate planning becomes much simpler when you're single. You have full control over who inherits your assets, without having to navigate the complexities of spousal inheritance laws. For me, it means I can leave my vintage record collection to my favorite nephew without any fuss. 2. Personal freedom and independence. Now, let's talk about something that doesn't have a price tag but is priceless: freedom. When you're single, you've got it in spades. Your time is your own, fellas. Want to spend all day watching old westerns? No one's going to complain about hogging the TV. Feel like having ice cream for dinner? Go right ahead. There's a profound peace in not having to justify your choices to anyone. Decision-making becomes a breeze. No more long discussions about where to go on vacation or what color to paint the living room. You want to take a spontaneous road trip across the country? Pack your bags and hit the road. The only person you need to consult is yourself. I remember one Saturday morning I decided on a whim to learn how to bake bread. I spent the entire day in the kitchen, experimenting with different recipes. Flour was everywhere, and I'm pretty sure I burned at least one loaf. But you know what? It was one of the most fun days I'd had in years. I didn't have to worry about making a mess or hogging the kitchen for too long. And when I finally made a perfect loaf, that joy was all mine. Your home is truly your castle. You can set it up exactly how you like it. Maybe you want to convert the spare bedroom into a model train room, or perhaps you prefer a minimalist space. Whatever your style, you can embrace it fully without compromise. This freedom extends to your social life too. You can cultivate the friendships and relationships that truly matter to you, without worrying about a partner's preferences or jealousies. Want to have a guy's night out? No need to check in or feel guilty about it. And let's not forget about personal growth. When you're single, you have the time and space to really focus on yourself. Maybe you want to learn a new language or pick up a new hobby. You can dedicate yourself to these pursuits without feeling like you're neglecting a partner. 3. Improved health and wellness. Now, this might surprise you, but being single can actually be good for your health, especially as you get older. For starters, there's the stress factor. Relationships, even good ones, can be stressful. When you're single, you eliminate a major source of potential stress from your life. Less stress means lower blood pressure, better sleep, and a stronger immune system. You also have more time to focus on your own health. Want to hit the gym every day? Go for it. Prefer to take long walks in the park? Nothing's stopping you. You can create a fitness routine that works perfectly for you without having to accommodate anyone else's schedule or preferences. I remember when I was 70, I decided to train for a marathon. People thought I was nuts. But because I was single, I could dedicate all my time and energy to training. I woke up at 5 a.m. every day to run, adjusted my diet, and even joined a local running group. 6 months later, I crossed that finish line. It wasn't just a physical achievement, it was a mental milestone too. Diet is another area where being single can be an advantage. You can eat exactly what you want, when you want. If you're trying to eat healthier, you don't have to worry about a partner bringing tempting junk food into the house. And if you have specific dietary needs or preferences, you can cater to them without compromise. Sleep is crucial for health, especially as we age. When you're single, you control your sleep environment. No snoring partner, no arguments about the thermostat setting, no compromise on mattress firmness. You can create the perfect sleep setup for your needs. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Being single allows you to prioritize your mental well-being. You can spend time in solitude when you need it, without feeling guilty. You can pursue activities that bring you joy and peace, whether that's meditation, reading, or just sitting quietly with your thoughts. 4. Opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. One of the most exciting aspects of being single later in life is the opportunity it provides for personal growth and self-discovery. It's never too late to learn more about yourself and the world around you. When you're single, you have the time and mental space to really explore your interests and passions. Maybe you've always wanted to write a novel, learn to paint, or master the art of gourmet cooking. Now you can dive into these pursuits wholeheartedly, without feeling like you're neglecting a partner or family responsibilities. I'll let you in on a little secret. At 75, I decided to take up salsa dancing. My knees weren't too happy about it at first, but boy, did it bring a new spark to my life. I met a whole new group of friends, got great exercise, and even performed in a local dance show. The best part? I could practice my moves in the living room at 2 a.m. if I wanted to, without worrying about waking anyone up. Travel is a great way to grow and discover yourself, and it's often easier when you're single. You can choose destinations that truly interest you without having to compromise. Want to spend a month exploring art museums in Europe? Or maybe you'd prefer a meditation retreat in India? The world is your oyster, and you can explore it on your own terms. Being single also allows you to challenge yourself in ways you might not have considered before. Maybe you want to go back to school and get that degree you always dreamed of. Or perhaps you want to start a new career or business venture. When you're single, you can take these risks without worrying about how they might affect a partner. 5. Diverse and fulfilling social life. Contrary to what some might think, being single doesn't mean being lonely. In fact, many of us older single men find that we have a more diverse and fulfilling social life than ever before. When you're single, you have the freedom to cultivate a wide range of friendships and social connections. You're not limited to couple friends or bound by a partner's social preferences. You can seek out people who share your interests and values, regardless of their age or relationship status. I've got a weekly poker night with the guys, a book club that meets every month, and I volunteer at the local animal shelter twice a week. My social calendar is so full, sometimes I have to schedule in some alone time. America offers a wealth of opportunities for socializing, especially for older adults. Senior centers, community colleges, and local clubs offer classes and activities where you can meet like-minded individuals. Whether you're interested in book clubs, hiking groups, or volunteering opportunities, there's something for everyone. Online platforms have made it easier than ever to connect with others. Social media, meetup groups, and forums dedicated to specific interests allow you to find your tribe, regardless of where you live. And don't discount online dating. It's not just for the young anymore. Many older adults find companionship and even romance through dating apps and websites. 6. Freedom from societal expectations. One of the most liberating aspects of choosing the single life as an older man is the freedom from societal expectations. Let's face it, American society has traditionally placed a lot of pressure on men to be married, especially by a certain age. But times are changing, and more of us are realizing that we don't have to conform to these outdated expectations. When you're single, you no longer have to worry about living up to the ideal of the perfect husband or partner. You don't have to struggle to balance work and home life in the way society expects. You're free to define success and happiness on your own terms. I remember when I first decided to stay single after my divorce. My family was worried I'd be lonely. My friends tried to set me up on dates. But as time went on, they saw how happy and fulfilled I was. Now, they come to me for advice on how to live life to the fullest. This freedom extends to how you present yourself to the world. Maybe you've always wanted to grow a beard, or perhaps you prefer a clean-shaven look. When you're single, you can choose your style based solely on your preferences, not on what a partner or society expects. 7. Better sleep and living environment. It might seem like a small thing, but the quality of your sleep and living environment can have a huge impact on your overall well-being. And guess what? Being single can significantly improve both of these areas. Let's start with sleep. When you're single, you have complete control over your sleep environment. You can set the temperature exactly how you like it, choose the perfect mattress firmness, and arrange the bedroom to your liking. No more arguments about leaving the TV on or off, no compromises on the number of pillows or the weight of the blankets. And let's not forget about snoring. It's a common issue, especially as we get older, and it can seriously impact sleep quality. When you're single, you don't have to worry about disturbing anyone else's sleep or being disturbed yourself. As for your living environment, when you're single, your home truly becomes your castle. You have complete control over the decor, the cleanliness level, and how spaces are used. I turned my entire basement into a woodworking shop. The sawdust gets everywhere, and the noise would probably drive a partner crazy. But for me, it's heaven. I can spend hours down there, creating and tinkering, without worrying about inconveniencing anyone else. 8. More time for hobbies and passions. One of the greatest joys of being single later in life is the abundance of time you have to pursue your hobbies and passions. This is your time to do all those things you've always wanted to do, but never had the chance. When you're single, your time is truly your own. You don't have to negotiate with a partner about how you spend your free time. Want to spend all weekend working on your model train set? Go right ahead. Feel like dedicating hours to perfecting your golf swing? There's no one to stop you. I've taken up painting in my 70s, and let me tell you, it's been a revelation. I'm not very good at it, mind you, but the joy it brings me is immeasurable. I can spend entire days in my little home studio, experimenting with colors and techniques, without feeling like I'm neglecting anyone or anything. 9. Simplified life management. As we get older, many of us start to appreciate the value of simplicity. Being single can significantly simplify various aspects of life management, leaving you with more energy to enjoy the things that really matter to you. Financial management becomes much more straightforward when you're single. You have complete control over your budget, spending, and saving. There's no need to compromise on financial goals or justify your spending habits to anyone else. Time management is much simpler too. Your schedule is your own, allowing you to structure your days in whatever way works best for you. If you're an early bird, you can start your day at dawn without disturbing anyone. If you prefer to stay up late, you can do so without feeling guilty. I've developed a daily routine that works perfectly for me. I wake up early, have a leisurely breakfast while reading the newspaper, then spend a few hours in my garden. Afternoons are for hobbies or socializing, and evenings are for relaxing with a good book or TV show. It's a simple life, but it's exactly what I want. 10th opportunity for deeper self-understanding and personal growth. The final benefit we'll discuss is perhaps the most profound: the opportunity for deeper self-understanding and personal growth that comes with being single later in life. When you're in a relationship, it's easy to define yourself in relation to your partner. But when you're single, you have the chance to really get to know yourself as an individual. This can lead to a stronger sense of identity and greater self-confidence. Being single allows you to face challenges on your own, which can be incredibly empowering. Whether it's learning to fix things around the house, navigating a health issue, or simply making big life decisions, tackling these challenges solo can boost your self-reliance and resilience. In my case, learning to cook for myself was a big challenge. I'd always relied on my late wife for meals, but after she passed, I had to figure it out on my own. It was tough at first. I can't tell you how many meals I burned. But now cooking has become one of my favorite hobbies. I even host dinner parties for my friends. It's not just about the food, it's about the sense of accomplishment and independence it gives me. So there you have it, folks. These are the top 10 reasons why more and more of us older men are choosing the single life. From financial freedom to personal growth, the benefits are numerous and profound. Now, I'm not saying the single life is for everyone. Relationships can be wonderful too. But what I am saying is that being single is a valid and often rewarding choice, especially as we get older. The most important thing is to live your life on your own terms. Whether you're single or partnered, make choices that bring you joy and fulfillment. After all, isn't that what these golden years are all about? Remember, age is just a number, and it's never too late to start living the life you truly want. Here's to making the most of every single day. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please comment 9 below. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our next video.